of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shamma-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Forgiveness. My name is Lisa Doop, and I am begging Mr. Forgiveness.
My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am being Mr. Forgiveness. I'm not gonna make a little wordplay. I'm not gonna do a little wordplay with it. Alec Robbins has released. Well, I don't know what this is. He released his confession and public apology, I guess, on the strip club, which we went over in the last bonus episode. What is this one now? 24? I don't know. Who knows? Who can keep track? Now there's a video called "I Forgive You, Mr. Boop" in the Twitter thread. What does it say on the Twitter thread?
On
the Twitter thread
it reads,
go on.
"Thank you for your support in these trying times. Fans of Mr. Boop from all over have united for a very special message. I hope it cheers you up like it did for me. Please take a look."
I guess reading the title kind of spoiled it, maybe, but the description of the video is a little bit different than but it's pretty similar to what it says there, but it's a little bit different. It says, "Fans of Mr. Boop from all over the world unite together in this uplifting video to forgive Alec Robbins for lying about being married to Betty Boop." So that is what they're doing. So the video starts with like this generic, like, I don't know, Kickstarter music over a white background with some text that says, "This year has been pretty tough on all of us, Electries."
I believe the C, G, A minor, E minor. I believe that's the repetition.
Sure. And then Electries, and this week we found that Mr. Boop wasn't actually married to Betty Boop. Mr. Boop being rendered in the logo.
Is in old bold.
The logo font in bold. Which I don't.
Still disgusting.
Which I don't think he really deserves to be rendered in the logo font.
Yeah. They should have. His name's not even really Mr. Boop.
Yeah, why are we calling him Mr. Boop?
Alec.
He's a fraud. He's a sham.
Yeah.
Then 2020 just keeps getting worse. Keeps getting worse. Italicized. This is the worst thing to happen in 2020. So this was released September 9th, 2020. Truly the worst thing to ever happen in any September.
It's true. It's true.
But you won't believe what happened next, is what it says.
Oh my god, how would you describe what type of video this is parodying? Because it is
I don't know. This is like a clickhole parody type thing. But I don't know what
there's a series of parodies. There's a series of parodies of it I've seen called Not This, and I feel like maybe that's a pun on one of the popular names, but I don't know.
Right, Not This. Well, Not This is a...
Yeah, it's a parody.
Now This.
Oh, now this.
They bought... No, they didn't buy SourceFed. The network that owned SourceFed rebranded SourceFed Nerd at one point as Now This Nerd, and everyone was mad about that. And then they were like, "Okay, we won't do it."
It's like would you say it's a pastiche of like that type of video? Of Now This?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really fit that sort of thing. I mean, it's kind of similar to the Not This type of thing, but I really don't think it's inspired by that. Those videos are confusing to me because I don't think they're all made by the same person.
No. Oh,
because there is that. There's like the Snoop Dogg Coinstar for Cheese one, right? That was one. And then one where the guy keeps dancing. I feel like that's two different people made those.
There's woman looking for a doll.
That one.
Have you seen that one? No?
Yeah. And they're not on like an account. They're not like on a parody account like Clickhole. They're like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a group of people. I don't know. Speaking of a
Not
group of
collective.
people, we cut there. That's a good place for a cut. Cut, and that was a good take. All right, let's roll it back.
Let's go.
Let's
We're
let's
wrapping
roll
up.
it back. All right, take 2. You're listening to Being Mr. Freaking No. So we start seeing some people filming themselves with their cameras in sort of like a Gal Gadot Imagine style, cutting from one to the
Yeah,
other.
that's true.
Except
Yeah.
this one had I don't know, sense to put actual music in the background, and not just have it creepy and silent.
Yoo-hoo.
people. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
We gotta do one of those for this.
Yeah.
It would raise awareness of Mr. Boop, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Yeah.
point of that is. Should be like, we know, we see you. You also were betrayed by Mr. Boop. Imagine there's just no synopsis. It's easy if you try.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo.
No, Getty above us. Below us only.
Shadow synopsis.
We already said the synopsis.
Shadow
Only
synopsis. That's
God,
that's below.
this is okay. So we see we're gonna describe every person here. We see a man with like curly hair, red
Light
rim
skin.
glasses. Sure. Stubble, and a T-shirt with a boxing kangaroo on it, and he's just like standing in his apartment. He's recording himself vertically video.
He's like a hipster.
He's
Like some kind
he's
of
like some LA type.
yeah.
And then the next person. Oh, by the way, they're each saying "We forgive you, Mr. Boop." I think, or "I forgive you, Mr. Boop."
I forget.
The second lady, I don't know who she is, but I recognize her from.
Mhm.
I don't. She's one of those types of comedians or actresses or something who you just see in like pop up in like internet videos sometimes, like from College Humor or something, or the likes of that. Like maybe, yeah, so maybe she was in a College Humor video or something, or like a Funny or Die video or something, you know, or maybe like one episode of a network sitcom, something like that. I think that's what I recognize her as. She's wearing and I don't know who. It doesn't say the names of everyone, so I don't know who this is. Maybe she was on I Think You Should Leave. I don't know. Was she? I really wish I could remember what she's from. I can vividly picture like a scene she's doing, but I don't know any details about it, just like how she's acting. Anyway, she's wearing like she's in front of a stucco wall with some like framed pictures on it. One of them has like a little bat hanging off of it. Maybe she's at her house. I don't know. Probably. She's wearing a like button-up blouse with some like with like a colorful design on it, some like red dotted painterly lines and blue. Same thing, but blue and green and also gray and yellow, and some black dots around it as well. And she's wearing like a thin gold necklace. Oh, and she's got like, how would you describe her hair?
Bangs, I guess.
She does have bangs.
With like,
And
she has bangs.
highlights?
Yes.
Her hair is like
Yes.
dark brown, but
Blonde
it
highlight.
like fades as it goes down into like
Yeah.
blonde-ish.
Mm-hmm. My hair looked like that for a while, but that was because I bleached it and then, let it grow out.
And she says,
So the
"I
roots
forgive
grow
you,
back.
Mr. Boop." Also, she's filmed vertically. So is this next person we see, who's just
Mm.
this woman with long hair and a black shirt, filming herself in her car,
Season.
and she says,
Yeah.
"I forgive you, Mr. Boop." And then another white screen with text that says, "Mr. Boop, fans from all over the world came together. Elect trees." Mr. Boop.
Maybe I too forgive Mr. Boop.
Let's not go crazy. Mr. Boop is again written in the logo font in bold. Then we see some more people. We see a group of people. Holy shit. We see a group of people.
There's in the background. There's a smile for
Didn't
me
you
poster.
say one of the people
on the
who worked
left.
on one of the guest strips?
Yeah, they did was the smile
So
for me creator.
this is probably like,
Probably one of them.
yeah.
Or the team. And on the right, there's a cardboard cutout of.
Rasputin.
Is
I
that
think that's
Rasputin? Yeah.
Oh, and there's a Neon Genesis Evangelion poster on the wall as well, with like a little one of those sticky grabby hands
Oh,
hanging
I
down.
see.
Actually, it's not quite a it's like a parchment it's like not a it's not
Like
a
a
hang on the wall
scroll,
post. It's like
yeah.
a roll up poster.
Yeah, you can get
What is
stuff
it? What
like
would it?
that.
Well, I don't
I've
know.
seen
And there's
that.
some other like artwork tacked to the wall. I don't know.
Yeah.
The smile for me thing is huge.
Yeah.
Which really makes me think this one of these people is the creator of Smile for Me.
I was thinking this is like the with the team
Right. Maybe.
who made it
Yeah.
live or whatever.
Who is the creator of Smile for Me?
Good question. Yugo Limbo, I guess, judging by that.
The studio. So this is probably Yugo
Oh.
Limbo Studio. Let me see. Let me image sure it's Yugo Limbo. There's no.
I'm pretty sure Yugo Limbo is.
Here's two people, and one of them looks like they're from the video. Yugo Limbo looks like it's maybe two people, mainly, and one of them
Mhm.
is I recognize in this video. They've got like bangs and like hair down the shoulder. Is this like a bob haircut kind of a little bit? I don't know hairstyles.
Sure.
And like round spectacled glasses, but like big, but like not huge, but like big. I say that because there's another person wearing like round glasses, but they're like more John Lennon size, I guess.
Mhm.
Where this is like they're a little bit bigger, and they're wearing like a striped short sleeve shirt. But this is a cool shirt, actually. Well, I don't know why I say this is a cool shirt, because the person next to them, to the left of them, is wearing a shirt that is just has the They Might Be Giants' first album cover pasted onto it. That's a much cooler shirt.
Yeah.
This
They
person,
can both be cool shirts.
that one's cooler. Wait, what is the first album called? No, not the demo tape. Is it? Oh, is it just called? It's just called They Might Be Giants. This person has like long, shaggy hair that's bleach blonde on the top, and then like dark brown on the bottom, I guess. And the other person who I was describing, their shirt, it's like I said it was striped. It's got like an orange neck part to it. What is it? What is this called?
Mhm.
The collar.
Yeah.
And like orange, white, and yellow stripes with some black lines between them. To the right of them is this guy wearing like a button-up. What type of shirt is it? It's not like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's,
Oh wait a second. I just checked the guest artist credits for Volume 2, and they are credited as Yugo Limbo.
Mm.
So I think that it is just the one person, but I don't know.
What type of shirt is this?
What?
The
Which one?
to the on the far right. Did I say how
Looks
many
like
people there
a-
is? There's 5 people here. There's 4 people in a row,
Oh,
Weezer
yeah.
style.
Mhm.
But they're sitting down, I guess. And one person behind them in the back, who's doing
Mhm.
like they got their hands together, almost in prayer or pleading or
In
whatever.
prayer,
and so does
yeah.
the person with the striped shirt. They also have their hands like that.
Mhm. Very ritualistic.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's great. I love that.
The person on the far right has got like a, I don't know, trendy haircut. His hair is
Mhm.
reddish, but which you can see more in his beard. And his shirt has a flower. It's a button-up shirt, short
It's like
sleeve
a
with like
Hawaiian
flower
shirt,
patterns
but
on it.
Yeah, it's like a Hawaiian shirt.
And behind him is the Rasputin cutout, and we can also
Mhm.
see like a fan.
I would say I love this. I love this energy. Like just the energy of like hanging out with people and you take a photo
I'm
and
sure
you will
I,
decide to do, and some of you decide to do a ritualistic pose.
I'm sure you do.
And yeah, it's great.
The person in the back is like between the person in the giant shirt and the person in the striped shirt, and they've got almost kind of like a YouTube haircut. You know what I mean? A YouTuber
Sure.
from the 2010s
Yeah,
haircut
that's-
with like the leafy or
Mhm.
Smosh or not Fred, but you
Mhm.
know, it's swooped. It's got that swoop in front of the face, kind of emo haircut, I guess, but not quite. They're wearing jeans, I think, and are they wearing a crop top?
Impossible to know.
I think that may be a crop
Maybe.
top, unless they have a third arm.
Or a belt.
That's not a belt. That's not a belt. Oh, do you think it's one of those fanny packs that when you wear it, it looks like you've got like a belly showing?
Impossible to know.
It's not true. And they're wearing a black T-shirt, maybe short sleeve. I don't know. Yeah, probably short sleeve because of the part of their arms you can see. And it says this. It's a heart that says I think it says "This sucks." Is that something?
Mm. Too small for me.
Oh, I found the shirt.
Ah, found the shirt. This.
So, with little behind the scenes here, what we can't see because their hands are in the way is like this is a shirt from beautifulhalo.com, I guess. So it's a heart that says "This sucks," and in between the letters it says, I mean, there's a green-skinned girl with like red braided pigtails drinking some cola, pearl necklace and blue shirt, and she's got stars in her hair, 2 stars. There you go. Didn't need to describe it that much, but there you go. Oh, I think it is a crop top. Look, see,
Mhm.
they only. It looks like it only comes in a crop top size. And there's one other person on the far left in front of the Smile for Me art, wearing a white short sleeve T-shirt with the flag for the Bahamas on it.
Mhm.
Unless it's a joke, is that the flag for that's the flag for the Bahamas, and it says Bahamas. And
Why would you think that someone's gonna joke about the Bahamas, Ryan?
I'm just imagining like a
Uh-huh.
T-shirt that says Bahamas, but the flag is not the Bahamas flag. I don't know.
But why would you joke about that?
I don't know. Why would you joke about anything?
Uh,
It's lol random. Come on.
Okay.
This guy on the right, the far right. I don't know. He reminds me of Max. I don't know why.
Interesting. Because of maybe the beard.
Maybe. He's got that energy to him. I don't know. A little bit. Um,
The person on the left is wearing a bucket hat.
yeah, and
Black
they've got like
bucket hat.
blue in their hair, but it's not fully blue.
And,
It's like kind of, I don't know, brown or blondish. And they've got the round spectacles and like two, like what do they call these type of earring things? That are just dots. They have a name.
I don't
They're
know.
like, oh come on, what are they called? God damn, we have to look up everything. And they've got like a choker necklace that's like mesh. I don't know, not mesh, but there's holes in it. I don't know. What they called the dots? Dot earrings. Name. Studs? Are they just called? Are they called studs?
Sure.
I think they're called studs or something. I don't know. They're also wearing like pants with a design on them. I think. I don't know. But in the bottom left, also, there's the Twitch logo, and it says, I believe it says 0. It may say 6. It's the Twitch logo and then like a number. I think it's either 0 or 6. Let me full screen. I believe that's a 0. Were they streaming this?
Maybe.
Because
Who knows?
I don't. That's not on their. That's not on the person's shirt. It's like overlaid over the video.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and this was obviously not vertical. This was what is the other horizontal?
Oh yeah, this is portrait.
Landscape.
Landscape. It's landscape.
Yeah. Holy shit!
We lost the ball.
Yeah, that never happens. The recording bot that we used to record this podcast left the chat, which never happens because we.
It's happened once before.
Has it? We have the
Yeah.
Patreon thing, so. It said he failed to join, but I don't think he failed to join. Whatever. Anyway. Weird. I don't know what the Twitch symbol is there for. I think one of these things on the walls also Smile for Me art. The thing on the
Yeah,
top.
I can't. Looking
You
at your
played
screen
Smile
share,
for
it's
Me,
too
right?
small. I know, but it's too small for me to see on the screen share. It might.
Yeah.
It's definitely in that style, but I can't make out any.
I mean, this is
specific characters.
definitely probably their office.
Mhm.
That's definitely what it seems like. Oh, and they said, I think they said, "We forgive you, Mr. Boop."
Mhm.
Let me just. No,
No,
they
they
said,
all-
"I forgive you, Mr. Boop."
They all say I forgive.
The next guy we see. This is another clip now of a guy saying, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." He's got like. I don't know what type of haircut. His hair goes up, but it's not like over the top or anything. It's a very normal, everyday haircut. He's got sort of a beard, like in between beard and stubble, that sort of thing.
Got stubble.
Yeah, but it's kind of a beard also. And he's got a, I think, long sleeve button-up shirt, with just a light, tiny dot pattern all over it. With white shirt, blue dots. He's also just standing in like his living room or something. I think I see his front door. This feels creepy to be examining all these, but whatever. Yeah, that's. Do you think these are all people Alec knows?
Yeah.
I guess so.
He didn't put out a call for people to send out videos.
You're
like
right.
these.
He didn't, so it has to be.
Yeah.
And we already know some of them are because I recognize that one person, and then the Smile for Me dev. I wish I could remember what this person is from. I think I saw them on The Good Place or something.
Hmm.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this guy. Yeah, we described him. He's just standing in his living room. He says, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." Next person. I think this person only says, "I forgive you," and then they cut it off. It just gets cut off because it goes to another person. This is another vertical video, so it was the last one. They're also just in like their living room, I guess, probably. Most of these people are just in their living room. Is that a... No, I thought that was a Homestar Runner tattoo on their arm. I think it looked like Mickey pants, maybe.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that tattoo?
Yeah,
I see,
it.
and one of the tattoos is like a laptop or something. No. Got some interesting tattoos going on, and they're wearing like overalls, kind of, and a tank top. Like black overalls over like a red and black tank top, and they've got long.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even.
Dark.
My screen was so dark, I couldn't even make out the overalls. Yeah.
Like dark brown hair with red
red tips at the
streaks
end, yeah.
towards the bottom. They're wearing like red lipstick and red eyeshadow. Yeah. And they say, "I forgive you." Next person. I laughed because I went ahead by accident. This person. We don't really see the room this person's in like we did with all the others because it's so close, and I guess they're like against a wall. They've got like long, sort of shaggy, thin hair, I guess. I don't know. And they're wearing glasses and a blue, a white blouse with blue stripes. And they say, "I forgive you." And then it cuts. That was a vertical video. And this was another vertical video. This person's saying, "I forgive you," and then it cuts off. This person is not wearing a shirt.
Your average.
They've got their hand to their chest.
This is your average Mr. Boop fan.
Yeah, average Mr. Boop enjoyer.
Yeah.
I know, average Mr. Boop fan versus average Garfield enjoyer.
I was thinking average Mr. Boop fan versus average being Mr. Boop fan, and that's the enjoyer or whatever. And that's
yeah.
This is,
And that's the Chad.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only way to enjoy this comic.
Yeah.
Through our show.
They've got like a tattoo on their chest of like a. They've got a very hairy chest, and there's like a tattoo of a train on it, kind of, or some cars. I don't know. Can't see because their hands on their chest.
I want to say
They've got
these people all so far have been LA types. We only said it about the first guy, but I feel like the rest of them have been. I'm like, yeah,
Did
you
we say
live
it about the first guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like.
Well, I know the second person is because they're in like TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're LA types. I don't know if I would say the Smile for Me devs are LA types. No, these people do not give me that vibe. But yes, the rest of them, yes, sure. Oh, did we miss a person? Oh, I'm sorry, we missed a person between the guy in the white button-up shirt with blue dots and the person with the overalls. This is another vertical video. They're all vertical besides the. I think, no, they're not all vertical, but so far they all have been, except for the Smile for Me dev's office. This is this person's wearing like a black tank top, and they've got a tattoo on their chest that's like symbols. I don't know what these symbols are. It looks like wheat. I don't know. Or something. And they're also just standing in their apartment, and they got their hair in like a messy bun, I guess. They've also got a tattoo like going up their shoulder neck part. And I think they have earrings in, I don't know. And they say, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." No, they just say, "I forgive you." And then because I think they were the first person that it cut off. Yeah. Also, it's worth noting these videos are like at varying volumes, I'm pretty sure. Back to the shirtless guy. His hair is kind of curly and messy. Almost like Jim Halpert style, but curlier and messier. And not as long. He's got some Christmas lights in the background of his apartment. I think some like cardboard on the floor or something, possibly. And some artwork underneath a smoke detector that is like, I think it says J and K. I don't know. And he says, "I forgive you." And then it cuts to another white screen that says, "Electries to forgive Alec Robbins." Then we see another person standing by the ocean with like, or is this a bob haircut? I don't know. I don't know what names for haircuts are. This foot.
It's like a mullet, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a mullet. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's mullet-esque. They're standing by the ocean in, I think, probably like a bathing suit, red bathing suit. And they're kind of twirling around a little bit as they say this. You see some rocks and stuff. And they say, "I forgive you, Mr. Roop." I think, well, yeah. It's worth noting this footage is slightly worse than all the others, like slightly more blurry. I guess because they're outside or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Next person also says, "I forgive you, Mr. Roop." Also vertical video. You know what? It's just all vertical. It's vertical unless stated otherwise. Okay. This is a guy in a red bathrobe. He's like looking down at the camera. He's got a bunch of chest hair exposed, and like he's wearing like a gold necklace, and he's slightly off frame as well, like off the camera frame. And he's got a big black beard, and like curly black hair. I think he's actually like hanging upside down or something, judging by the way his hair is going. He looks like he's like hanging upside down, or hanging sideways or something. No, I don't know. It's weird. And he's got glasses, and he's looks sweaty, I guess. I don't know. Next person is this Mara Wilson?
She is in this video, apparently.
Mara Wilson?
Yeah, according to TV Tropes.
Okay, then this is Mara
she's in
Wilson.
This video, so it's,
So there you go. This is just Mara Wilson. Matilda. She's wearing like is it a Pink Floyd shirt? I don't know what makes me think that. It looks like it says the Hundreds.
Oh yeah, it looks the Wall-esque, right? Yeah, it's very.
It is Wall-esque. She's wearing a Nostalgia Critics The Wall shirt.
yeah. But I don't think that it would be.
What?
I don't think that it is actually
No.
The Wall.
Let me see.
It might be that same artist.
Yeah.
so
It's got that
the guy who
like
did all that.
What is it? Oh, it says the Hundreds. It might be from the Hundreds clothing brand, possibly. It's got.
It's very Gerald Scarfe.
Or
Who did,
Hunter S. Thompson. Or not? Was it not him? What? Maybe it's not Hunter. Maybe. Yeah, it reminded me of like or was it Ralph Steadman? I don't know. No. Not I don't know. Yes. No. Yes. Whoever did the
You
art
look
that's
up,
like associated with Hunter S. Thompson. That's what it reminds me of.
Look at look up Gerald
That
Scarfe.
sort of art style.
Because I think it's that.
I don't know.
But I'm not sure.
That's what I thought of anyway, but you're probably more closer. And it's a red shirt also. We see like a painting in the background. I don't know why I don't recognize. Like I thought this was just like a Mara Wilson type. You know what I mean? I didn't think this was actually Mara Wilson. I don't, because I know what adult Mara Wilson looks like in this, and I didn't recognize her here. I guess she looks different now. I don't know. And she looks how you would think Mara Wilson looks. I guess I don't know. We don't have to describe. She's got long hair. I don't know, but not really long. Next person, also Mara Wilson said, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." This next person, Rachel Bloom, also says, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." This is another person I recognize. Obviously, because Rachel Bloom is from from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Primarily, I mean that's what she won a Golden Globe for. Do you know Rachel Bloom, Lisa?
No.
And also YouTube. I mean, I don't know if she originally posted something, but she's another LA type, I guess. She's got like a, what's she have in her hair? It's like her hair's like tied up with something, some sort of like fabric, and she's on. She looks like she's on like her patio. We see a yard in the background. She's wearing like a white cardigan or something. Do you think it's like a cardigan? I don't know terms. Cardigan is what comes to mind when I see that. And she looks like Rachel Bloom. And then
She was a Rachel Bloom
we see
type. Justin McElroy.
Oh, I was gonna say Justin Roiland, which would have been wrong. Different Justin McElroy, who's also looking down at the camera, but I can like tell what angle this is. He's got it like camera under his desk. By the way, this is a landscape mode video, not vertical. He's got his phone like under whatever the camera like under his desk, and he's looking down at it. With his head like kind of perched against his desk.
His shirt has like grey spots all over it.
Yeah, I guess that's the design, but it kind of looks like paint
Looks
stains.
like it's not being colored properly.
It looks like gray paint stains, but maybe I just think that because the desk has like paint on it. That's like you can tell it was like painted or like painted with finish, but like just on the top, and then so like there's like some marks from it like under the edge of it, but it wasn't like painted underneath. This is so dumb.
You can tell he's having fun filming at this angle. I
guess.
He was like, what would be a funny angle to do this?
He's giving me Trump vibes here.
Yeah.
No offense.
I can't believe that.
I forgive
Alec
you,
Robbins
Mr.
is not married
I
to
do not forgive the liar, Mr. Boop. I don't know what the fuck Trump says.
He wasn't really shot by Sonic the
Fake
Hedgehog.
news.
Sad.
Fake wife. Fake everything. We see a door in the background also. I don't know. I'm assuming this is like his office. That's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
I guess he kind of looks like he has like a spray tan. That's why we got Trump vibes. He looks like he has a bit of a spray tan. But maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. And then we see someone with like long curly brown hair. I don't know what they're wearing. I see some sort of fabric with like these colorful handprints on it. I don't know if that's a shirt or what, and then there's like black fabric mostly in front of that, and I don't know if that's like the vibe I'm getting is that that's their shirt with the pattern on it, and then there's just like either a bulletproof vest or a laptop case in front of that. That's just black, and they're also standing around their apartment or whatever, and they say I forgive you, Mr.
I read it as like a bandana.
Oh,
but I can't
maybe
see it as well as you can. Yeah.
And they're standing in their apartment. They say, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." Then it cuts to another white screen that says Electries for pretending to be married to the fictional cartoon character Betty Boop.
This actually proves that in the fiction of this comic, Betty Boop is fictional, as well, which we were speculating on.
Oh shit. Say that again.
This proves that Betty Boop is fictional within this comic, like we were speculating.
That was an awful spit take. I had too much water. What? Wait, let's try that one more time.
Yeah. This proves that Betty Boop is fictional within this universe.
What? I don't know if I should drink this water now.
Yeah.
So that was a lie too? What are we even supposed to believe anymore?
Yeah.
How is this supposed to continue from
guess
here,
this-
huh?
I guess this adds to what I was saying, blah blah blah. In the last one.
What were
Yeah.
you saying?
How like this whole forgiveness arc is like a play on how the fact that like, oh, people don't really believe that these these fan works are by, real people, by the company. It's like, no, of course not.
I know we're here to overanalyze Mr. Boop, but I feel like that's really overanalyzing Mr. Boop.
No. I mean,
I feel like it's
I'd argue what you're doing is describing instead of analyzing.
Well, we are analyzing, but that's not. I feel like that's not even. That's so. What maybe I just don't understand what you're saying still. But it's like obvious, but also like reading into it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I like to read into the things I read.
Well, yeah, and we should, but I don't know. I guess I don't totally get what you're saying still. Anyway, then it cuts to another person. I guess probably standing around in their house or office, and
That's
they
nice.
have just a totally epic shirt on, a totally epic T-shirt on. So, let me set the scene for this T-shirt here. It's a black T-shirt with a picture on it that's like sort of in the woods, I guess. And there is a floating Austin Powers head, like floating above the trees. And under that, in big white text, it says, "I want to behave." So it's like the X-Files, I want to believe, type thing. Mixed with Austin Powers' "Oh Behave."
Oh, it's
That's
genius.
great. That's so good. Oh man, that's a great T-shirt. Props to this guy. You win the internet today, sir. He's got his earbuds in also, not wireless. Neither are the ones I'm wearing. Jeez, my fucking hair will not stay. I hate. All right. Anyway. Sorry. So he's got curly hair, big, not long beard, but it's like a big bushy beard, like a big bushy mustache. He's got glasses, and he's just like standing around in his home office, apartment, studio. I don't know. It's a black painted wall with a light switch on it, and some stuff just placed around, not decoratively. Kind of just looks like it's like hasn't been put away or something. And he says, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." Next person, landscape mode. This person is not just standing around their apartment; they're standing around specifically in their kitchen. So there's a lot to comment upon here, but they're wearing like a yellow T-shirt of some kind. They don't look like they have specifically grown a beard, but just that they haven't shaven in a few days. And they're wearing like a gray, like a dark gray hat. I don't know what. baseball cap, but not like super traditional. Maybe it's like a dad cap, I think they would call it. Might be. I don't see that little that little cap bit on the top. You know what I mean? Maybe it's there, but you know what I mean. The little bit on the top of the baseball cap. You know. Mm-hmm. I guess they all have that, so it's probably there somewhere. Yeah. Maybe there's a propeller. It's got some cabinets, pretty unremarkable cabinets, and then like a little bit of counter underneath, which we don't see, but we see the blender sticking up in there. But mainly what catches the eye is that, oh, by the way, they're wearing glasses. The glasses are worth commenting on because they're not just round, they're like... I don't know what this shape is.
Semicircles?
They're semicircles with like the tops are like the top of a trapezoid. It's like at the top. It's like at over the top half of the rim. It's like the top of a trapezoid, and then below that, it's like the bottom of a circle. Don't know what shape that would be. That's not a real shape. Fake glasses. And the cabinets are on the right. To the left of them, what catches the eye is their fridge, which has a lot of like magnets and stuff stuck to it. A little picture frame or something. Looks like they got some business cards and receipts here. Let's pull them up closer. Let's see what they say. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to go into that much detail. We can't see anyway.
Yeah, there's various.
Creepy enough as it is. So we're not going to do it. Yeah. Let's see what's in this family picture on the fridge.
Yeah.
But on top of their fridge, we see two family-sized boxes of, I think, specifically blueberry muffin frosted mini wheats. Let me make sure. Blueberry muffin frosted mini wheat. I don't know if that's a real flavor. I think it is. It is, and that is what it is. I don't know how I remembered that. I don't think they sell these anymore. So this is a real throwback to 2020 when they still sold blueberry muffin frosted mini wheats.
It's a product of a bygone era.
They do still sell... No, they sell really blueberry frosted mini wheats, but they don't still sell blueberry muffin frosted mini wheats.
They really got that period set dressing.
But right, I believe this is blueberry muffin. You know what? No, this is probably blueberry because the text doesn't look long enough. I think this is just blueberry frosted mini wheats. Some like
not of interest. Not of interest, no. I guess.
And there's 2 bottles of wild cherry Pepsi next to that. I like wild cherry Pepsi. That's some good stuff. There's a big Tupperware or big like bean type container behind that. And I think those are some cans of dog food also. We see like 2 cans of like Purina dog food or something. I don't know what it is, but the color is definitely like of a dog food brand. And on the other side of the cereal, we see like 2 boxes of, I think, probably like coffee pods, you know, for like one of those type of coffee makers. And something is behind that, like some empty egg cartons or a plastic bag or something. I don't know what that is. Interesting stuff. Good kitchen there. It's a good kitchen. Good job. And he says, "I thank you, Mr. Boop." Or I forgive you, Mr. Boop. Did I say I thank you, Mr. Boop? I thank you, Mr. Boop. Lisa.
I think about you, Mr. Boop.
Then it cuts to another landscape mode video. It's Tim Robinson again. Exactly where he was when they cut to him after the strip club interview, and he said, "What the hell?" We actually forgot to say that he said that. He said that at the end. And he's I don't know. He's in like his pajamas, I guess. I thought that was a bed, but I guess it looked more like his couch. I don't know. But this, you can tell, was filmed exactly like right after the other one.
Mm-hmm.
A little behind the scenes there. So there you go. Oh, and he doesn't say "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." He says, "I do not forgive you, Mr. Boop. Not at all." Sorry, he screams "not at all." And then it cuts to another white screen that says, "The fans can't wait to see what's next for Mr. Boop," and that's like in bold logo text. I don't know why he thinks he can use that, but Tim,
I mean, we've forgiven him now, right?
they have. Tim Robinson hasn't. That's all I need to not forgive him. If Tim Robinson doesn't forgive Mr. Boop, I'm not gonna forgive Mr. Boop. Sorry, Mara Wilson, Rachel Bloom, and
Hugo Logo. Or whatever.
I was gonna say the Justin
Timberlake.
Roiland, whatever his name is, McElroy. And that sorry that one actress / comedian I don't remember, who's probably like on an episode of The Good Place or something. Sorry, guy with a cool kitchen.
And you're not sorry to Tim Robinson.
No, not at all. Then it cuts to
A
a collage of like
It's a bunch of
videos of people saying, "I forgive you, Mr. Boop," or did they say "We forgive you, Mr. Boop"? They said "I forgive you, Mr. Boop." Some of them are people we've already seen, but it's like a different take of the apology, and specifically, the Smile For Me devs, the person
Kitchen
at the
guy.
beach, and the guy in the kitchen. I think that's it. Oh, and the person in the tank top who we almost skipped. Besides that, there's like a kid sitting on a couch. There's a woman in a beret. There's a bearded guy sitting next to a lamp. Which is a landscape video. There's someone with like a black shirt and a necklace in like a dimly lit room. There's a shirtless fit guy close up. There's someone like posed next to their drawing tablet with a drawing that says, a speech bubble that says like something boop something. What does that say? I really want to know what that says. I'm gonna download this video and zoom in.
Do you?
Huh?
Oh,
What?
I was thinking to myself. The art style in that, it looks like Joni Phillips's, but I can't tell if that's Joni Phillips. Doesn't really look.
So that's the top. That's the top row. Is those people? I don't know what the little cartoon says. I'll try to look into that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I meant the one in the top right.
Second row. There's a person with red glasses and a pink T-shirt that says Trans Lifeline. Then the kitchen guy. Then someone wearing glasses and like they've got their arm perched on their knee with like a ring on it. And then someone in like a black T-shirt with like kind of curly, long, reddish hair, I think. In another dimly lit room, but like differently dimly lit than the other one I said. Then a guy in like a dark baseball cap with like round black rim glasses in a T-shirt leaning next to this printed out picture of like pixel art of a Dalmatian. And then the person we almost skipped with the wheat tattoo, remember? Third row of the collage, just the bottom row of the collage. A person with like a funny little baseball hat, it's colorful, and a colorful t-shirt, kind of like, I don't know, maybe lemons on it. I can't tell, it's very close up. They got some glasses on. They got like long, slightly curly, dark blonde hair, maybe I don't know, or light brown. I don't know. Then a guy like casually leaning against his arm with his, or just someone leaning against their arm casually, like they look like they're half asleep. Their eyes are closed. They're like leaning against they're like on their couch. You got a striped coat or robe or something on.
That person on the bottom left, who I think you described, that was someone who I'm bad at recognizing faces, but I think that might be Joni Phillips.
Which
Which
person?
Sure. Bottom left, right, like far left.
You think that's Joni Phillips, with the colorful hat?
I think so. Yeah, but I'm not sure because I'm bad at recognizing faces. But you know.
I think Joni Phillips is actually the person who you said was posed next to the. You said that drawing kind of looked like Joni Phillips. I think that is Joni Phillips.
Yeah.
Next to like the drawing tablet with the little cartoon guy.
Maybe.
Well,
yeah.
it looks like them.
That's true.
It's like a little cartoon head with just some legs. It definitely says boop. I don't know what the other words are. The last one is in quotes. Oh. Boop, something boop sexual in sexuals in quotes, and then I don't know what the first word is. I'm gonna download the video so I can zoom in. But anyway.
Cool.
Oh shit, that's an ISO.
Whilst I was looking.
Shit, that's not the right download.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh man, you're gonna have to open that on your Dolphin emulator.
No, I'll get a virus. Uh-oh.
This
Fuck.
is a little interesting thing. I was looking up Joni Phillips, and I found this GIF they apparently made, which looks a lot like the thumbnail art you do.
Kind of.
Sure.
The body, I guess, does, yeah. The body does.
And a sort of square head thing.
It's not supposed to be square.
Oh,
Yeah, I suppose. Continuing on the bottom row, there's a person like a red shirt with like white dots on it. It's a blouse, I guess. They got like a red or like a purple ribbon in their hair or purple streaks in their hair. I'm not sure. It's either a ribbon or streaks. I'm not sure. And then like a woman with blonde hair and like a locket and like a top with some flowers or hearts on it. I don't know. Also standing in like their living room or whatever. So it was the other person. They're all staying in their living rooms. Then the Smile for Me devs again, but this time they're holding various clown dolls, or like dolls similar to that. I'm not gonna describe each one of them, but they're like clown type dolls. And then the person on the beach again. I think they're smiling a little bit more, I guess. that's the main difference. And then another white screen. It says, "And to be honest, neither can we." Electropoint.
yes.
Meaning, well, whatever. You can. No.
We can't
just-
wait to
just
see what
stop
happens
there.
next.
I'm pulling up the fucking video. This is so nasty. Oh, let it get cold. You have KFC over there? Lisa. Lisa. You have
Yeah?
KFC over there?
What?
You have KFC over there?
Yes.
Have you eaten there?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird because it's American food?
No.
Tastes like Kentucky. And you're like, what the hell is
Yeah.
Kentucky?
Well, no. Legally, they're not even called that
What?
anymore. Yeah, they changed their name to KFC.
What do you mean legally?
As in, they
Did
changed.
the state of
they
Kentucky
legally-
sue them?
No, they just.
What the hell does
they're
the
just
K stand for?
Not called. Nothing. KFC.
KFC, always on, slightly off. I can't make a new... Oh, sorry, I'm not even screen sharing. That's what it is. Oh, fuck, ow, my head.
Yeah. Apparently, in 1991, they used to be called Kentucky Fried Chicken, but in '91 they changed it to KFC. Like, I guess on all their legal documents.
Okay, cut back in here. I zoomed in as far as I can until it's blurry. I have no idea what the fuck this tablet drawing says. It's like...
Did you say out loud to your computer?
I
enhance?
did. I said, computer, zoom, and enhance. and it zoomed, but it did not enhance for some reason. It didn't work. I don't know why. It definitely says boop and then sexual in quotes. I don't know what the first word is. Oh, Betty Boop? I think the speech bubble says Betty Boop sexual. And sexual is in quotes. That's completely nonsensical.
That's hilarious.
But, okay.
Betty Boop sexual?
No, there's no question mark.
No, I meant like the air quotes made it like sexual.
Betty Boop sexual, so to speak. It's some say this about her.
Yes.
Yes.
In the big collage
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
There's another person who I think I recognize but don't actually know. I think that the one on the far left of the middle row is Debbie McCallion,
Who's that?
who I think musician from the band Black Dresses.
Oh.
I checked that Alec is following her, so I'm like it could be, but I'm not too sure.
I'm good at recognizing faces, so I don't think that's her. Let me look again. Hair is wrong. Yeah, this is not. No, this isn't her.
Well, I'll try.
We cut back to the video of Tim Robinson. He's just staring down the camera. You can tell he's pissed off. Rightfully so. It holds on that shot for a bit. For, I don't know, like 4 seconds at least. 4 or 5 seconds. Then another white screen that just says, "Here's to you, Mr. Boop, Electropoint." It says Electro. It's spelled out Electropoint. I can't believe they shouted us out like that. It does not, unfortunately, but it does have the Mr. Boop logo in bold. Yeah. Excuse me. And then it's same on the same screen. It says, "Remember, we're all in this together. Electropoint." If you say so. It feels like a vague, meaningless statement in this context.
It's true. The type.
Oh no! It's
in
2020.
in-
We're all in this together. 2020.
Yeah.
All this shit going
Yeah,
down. I mean, that's what this is a parody of,
exactly. All the-
obviously. But
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, you were saying, oh, not this. The style of the video you were saying, but like
Mhm.
the video as a whole is like.
These, yeah.
I mean, the video as a whole is
These-
not a parody. It's sincere.
Genuine.
Here's the weird thing. So, the video ends with a clip of Alec Robbins, not Boop, not titular, plus you fell off, wearing a Hawaiian short sleeve shirt, all Hawaiian shirts short sleeve. It's got some watermelon and like tropical leaf patterns on it. He's got his knee up with a hand resting on it. And he's in his usual office, which we've described before. And he says, "All right, cool, thank you, everybody." Let me try that.
That's really that's fake.
Huh? Let me try that
I love
again.
that bit.
All right,
Yeah.
cool, thank you, everybody.
I love that bit so much.
But it raises a
such
lot
a
of
funny-
questions.
it's such a
'Cause
funny
because the fans put this together, huh? But then his bit is at the end, so it's kind of like he orchestrated this video.
Right.
And notice how
Actually-
everyone in the video is a friend of his,
Yeah.
not one of the
fans.
fans, but his friends.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe they
But
don't
if
forgive
he really,
him
if he really did make it, why would he include the Tim Robinson bit?
because he's so famous.
Oh, that's true.
Because he got this really famous guy to be. He didn't support, but it's like, well, I gotta put the Tim Robinson bit in. He acknowledged Mr. Boop. Gotta put him in the compilation.
What a funny capture this whole video, though. I love that he just like this like nonchalant kind of like, yeah.
I do
was nice, I
really love the
guess,
Tim Robinson bit.
He was just like, it's like the whole thing was building up. Oh, we've done this really nice thing for Alec, but at the end he's just like, yeah, thanks guys. Hard cut, not even like a fade or anything. Just boom. He doesn't care.
He doesn't not care. He said, "All right, cool." He acknowledged
Yeah,
it.
that's
What do you
the type-
want?
that's the type
What do
of-
you
that's
want? He acknowledged
to-
it.
Yeah, but it's just.
By the way,
so
top
funny.
comment on the other video was like really supportive. The top comment on this was, all caps, by the way, all caps. "I do not forgive you, not at all. I'm not quoting the video either. I can't believe he's not married to Betty Boop. I can't believe it. Why?" Double
I
AU
was
bang.
happy about. I was honestly hearing about he was married to Betty Boop. I didn't really care that he was married to Betty Boop. I just cared that Betty Boop was- I cared that Betty Boop was real. He was saying Betty, you know. It's like, oh my God, Betty Boop's real, and she's married to. Maybe I have a chance if he gets shot or something.
Oh yeah, now that's the
Yeah.
real. That's the real disappointing thing is she's not even real.
She's not even. She was fictional.
Well, as far as he knows,
Maybe. Oh, she's out there.
it's possible if you can get into Toontown. Oh, I still haven't seen Chippendale. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Fuck, I still haven't seen it. I gotta watch it.
Pretty good.
Anyway, you've been listening to. I mean, do we have anything else to say about this?
I think it's funny.
I think Tim Robinson's bit is funny.
I think the whole thing is a great.
Should have been called. He should have said, "Mr. Boop, I think you should leave." That's what he should have said. That would have been real funny.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. You've been listening to Being Mr. Forgiveness. You can visit the show at www.mrboop.com. Well, I don't know why you would, because Mr. Boop isn't even fucking real.
Yeah.
Um,
We've been describing nonsense.
I'm at
this whole time.
Candyman106 or at Semi-Sweet Stuffs, and there's Lisa. She's at Lisa Dupe 2 or whatever.
Yeah. I'm everywhere.
She's in your house right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
In
Look
your
behind
head.
you. Thank you and good night.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.